I love how you all have your backpacks like we're about to go
We're
hiking
going to high
in
school.
the woods.
No, we're high schoolers.
Yeah, that's
We're
true.
going
That's a
back.
good point.
Yeah,
And
where's your backpack,
last
young
but
lady?
certainly not least, you know, Miss Carlisle, please give it up for Peter Facinelli.
Hey, Papa Cullen!
You don't have a backpack because you're not in high school.
Exactly. We planned that.
Yeah, exactly.
We did.
I feel like he could have been a teacher, not like also a doctor, but maybe a
Mr.
cool
Belding,
teacher.
like Mr.
Yeah.
Belding. From,
Yes.
what was that
A
show?
lot of trouble
Mr.
with
Belding. Saved by the Bell, you guys. Mr. Belding.
Well, welcome to
Hello.
Columbus, y'all. Thank you for joining
What's up,
us.
Ohio?
Yeah, Columbus!
Kellan
Man.
and I were here last
Yeah,
year.
we had so much fun. We had to bring, I had to bring my siblings because we love you guys. We love GalaxyCon, and we had a blast. So thanks for filling this place up, too.
How you guys been? It's been a year since we've been here. That good? I think we do it. How you guys been? Yeah, it's a good year. It's a good year.
There we go.
Everybody's just yelling, bad! No, sorry. That's me. My bad. Okay. Hi, Witchy. How we doing?
I'm doing good.
Yeah?
I know that we have like a huge line here already, and I don't want y'all to miss any of the questions, but I'm just going to ask you a few of mine real quick. The first one is, I know that the fandom of Twilight has the craziest memes across the board. Do you have a favorite fandom joke or meme that you have
Eggward.
seen?
Eggward's my favorite. Eggward and
Yeah.
trying to get
Carlegel.
Trying to get Carlegel off the ground.
Yeah, Carlegel? What is
Yeah.
that?
It's the egg version of Carlisle.
Oh,
You could do it for all of them.
all egg versions.
Eggless?
Eggless. Eggless.
Jasper.
Jaspeg.
It sounds really sad.
Jaspeg.
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 It sounds
Jaspeg.
German.
Egget.
Jaspeg.
Egget.
What? Yeah. We have to
Expert.
Have you ever
workshop
seen?
that
Have you
one,
ever
I
seen?
think.
Expert. I think it's expert.
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 Yeah.
Have you
Eggman.
ever seen
Okay, so
Eggward?
basically, there's this amazing group on Facebook called the Ratties. Now we got some Ratties out there. Hey, I love you guys so much. Now the Ratties have a lot of fun with Twilight, and I have a lot of fun with the Ratties. So if you don't know what Eggward is or Carlegel, you gotta get yourself on over to Facebook. Type it on in there, unless you're under 18, and then don't do that.
Yeah, don't.
Looking at you, yeah, and you, you too. Don't log onto there.
Is
Mom and
Eggward-
Dad, thank you.
Eggward's pretty PG. No, Eggward.
Eggward gets into some situations.
Does he?
See?
You're not yoking, are you?
Boiled.
I gotta. Dun-dun.
We're just yoking, guys.
Dad
don't worry.
jokes. Dad jokes. I got 350 years old. I got 350 years old. 350 years of dad jokes over here.
It's perfect.
Hey,
I think.
hey,
They're
don't
great.
be shellfish. You know, like shell. I don't know, eggshell. Here we go. Let's get some
Okay.
questions.
We're gonna move
Yeah,
on
yeah.
now.
We can go ahead and go turn it over to the audience. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Which is like I had
and
some
then,
questions,
No, no,
but
no.
I guess I had one.
No, it's okay. These
you
are
can fill
important.
in, be a filler as we.
These are important.
There we go.
Introduce yourself and go ahead and ask your question.
Hi, I'm Nikki, and my question was, which movie do you think sticks the closest to the books?
Ooh, that's a good one. We've never had that one.
I don't remember the books. I mean,
It's been a minute.
it's been a minute.
They kind of
I
all
think
blend
I feel like
in,
the
so it
first one-
feels like
Yeah.
the books in a
I
weird
think the
way.
first one. I think there was one just more obligation to because we were, introducing it to the world and certainly didn't want to piss people off. Certainly not the last one. But yeah, I think Twilight.
I know which one strays the
most. Yeah. But I think Twilight. Yeah. What do you guys think?
I
You have
think
no
the
idea.
first one.
Yeah.
What about you?
I wish there was more in it, though. I wish there was more of the book in the first
I
one.
wish there was more of my backstory, just in general.
Thank you.
Thank you. She's like, I'm done.
Thanks, Nikki.
Hi there.
Hi guys.
These
My
guys.
name is Kathriana. Thank you for coming to Ohio. Again, for a couple of you. So, a couple of you have been turned by Carlisle. We don't know who turned. I mean, we know that it was somebody at the asylum for Alice, and we know that Jasper was by Maria. But if you guys were actually instead turned by the Volturi before Carlisle got a hold of you, what would that look like for your characters?
Dead Volturis.
We would hope.
They'd be
They'd be
playing
all like,
baseball for.
Jasper, welcome to the Volturi.
Here's your black cloak. It's very chic.
I just be like, no.
They'd be playing
You
baseball
would
for a
be
different
exactly
team.
the same.
No, I swear, no, you just have a dead Aro on your hands.
Yeah. I feel like you
You
would
think
have
you
a
would be the leader? You think you'd take Aro down? if you
No,
did-
man, I honestly think Jasper was very much kind of feeling maybe not he was, but feeling like a lone wolf and didn't really want to, necessarily be with people. And then when he met Alice, and that's what Ashley and I talk about our backstories a lot and how we really would have loved to have given a chance to see how we meet and what that means for our characters. Like you had Alice in an insane asylum with visions of a vampire cowboy, like
And I was like, I'm gonna meet him one day. And I did.
MEAT.
Oh,
Don't
God.
think about it. But yeah, man, I think it would be really fun to showcase more of that. But yeah, I also Carlisle definitely didn't turn me. Dee didn't turn you either. Rosalie turned you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know
Who
things.
did you turn?
thought it was
Did
the
you do
bear.
Esme and Edward?
I read the
Yes.
Wikipedia page about Twilight.
Who turned you, Volturi?
It was dark in the alleyways, so I think it was Aro. I think it was Aro.
You have no idea.
I don't know.
That-
It was dark. It was dark in the alley. But I do remember that Carlisle hid under potatoes. Did you guys know that?
Yes.
They said, we know everything about Carlisle. He's the best. Great question. Thank you.
very much. That was excellent. Thank you.
Oh my God, I love it.
Hi there.
Hi, my name's Paige, and my question is, what is the one thing you miss the most about filming?
Ooh, the one thing you miss the most about filming
What do
the
you got?
Twilight series.
I was just gonna say, spending time with these guys.
Yeah, but we get to.
I know now we get to but we had like a month or two break between doing conventions, and I haven't seen these guys in like a month and a half. And we saw them again. I was like, I missed you so much.
Yeah, it really was like we became a family and we're together for so long, going through something so incredible that it really did create this like crazy bond. I also just really miss playing Alice. I loved playing Alice. She was such a joy and so wonderful. And I was saying earlier, like, a lot of times you come into characters that have this baggage, and because Alice doesn't really remember where she came from and this darkness that she had, I got to go in and really live in this beautiful space and this like authentic space. And she got to do so many, like, you got to see so many fun sides of her that she was such a joy to like live in that space. So I would love to be back in that world if I could go back.
So let me tell you, we ran out of eggs on the first movie.
The whole state of Oregon ran out of it.
Crafty from movie 1 to movie 5 was quite the change. And so I do miss the food on movie 4 and 5. We had some really great lunches, and I just remember it was one of the best like crafties that I ever had. And so like that left a mark. And the crafty Lisa, I remember her name. She would always make me have eggs ready, and it was really quite nice. The second part was when you do these movies and you fall in love with your character, like Ashley was saying, you really look forward to the next movie, right? So it was really cool when Stephanie wrote Breaking Dawn, and you're like, we get to play these characters. You know it most likely will happen. And so I really wish there were more books, because I love that feeling of, it's one of those double-edged swords. You know you're going to come back to your character as you're doing these books, and then when the last one hits, it's just gone. In a way, like you don't have that next one to look forward to. And I bring Emmett into all my characters, my roles that I can, because I just did so much work on him, and I love him so much. Especially FBI Most Wanted. If you guys watch that, Crosby was a lot of Emmett, but human. And so I miss that feeling.
Did you eat eggs?
I ate every day on that set. If you see, Crosby's always eating in the scenes. It's funny.
I remember getting call sheets, and anytime like all of us were working that day, I'd be like, oh, today's gonna be so fun. Because we had such a good time and we laughed so much when we were all together. So it was, I miss that. But I still get to have it, but it's just not all of us. We don't get to have all of us, but we get. But this is fun.
Great question. Thank
And
you.
now we need a Midnight Sun movie.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you for the excellent answer.
Hi there.
My question is, if Carlisle is supposed to be a small town doctor, how does he have enough money for you guys to move back and forth between Forks when you become too old?
I know this.
Trust fund.
I know this. Well, I read this actually recently, but I also know this because I'm Carlisle. He's 350 years old, so he has so much money from over the years, you know? Also, she can read the futures, so stocks. And
Powerball, it's great.
Probably
we're
sell
not,
antiques.
we're not opposed to using her powers for our good sometimes. Racetrack betting. We're just always gambling. Casinos. Whenever we need money, we're like, Alice, what's it going to be? 21 again. Thank you, Alice. You know. So lots of investments. But I heard that Carlisle is the most fictional, the most wealthiest fictional character. That's what I read. Okay. On Forbes Fiction.
I believe it.
Wait, we have money
It's
like
true.
that?
It was like $60 billion.
He has money like
And we
that.
can't go to a private high
We
school?
have money like that?
It has to be a public high school?
God.
You know how many
Sorry.
emotions I was smelling in there, man?
Great question.
Money
Thank
can't
you.
buy love. Money can't buy love.
Thanks for your question.
Hi there.
Hi, my name is Samira. Sorry, I'm like panicking. But the question I wanted to ask, it's a little bit boring, but what was the funnest Twilight movie to film?
Not a boring question. You look awesome. And I think, one of my favorites was, it was two. It was really, Twilight was the true like experience, I feel like, the first film. We had a sense of anonymity when we were filming. It was before it kind of blew up. And then for me, selfishly, Eclipse, because, you know, I get to showcase a little bit of Jasper. And I got to start off by, they had me riding I had to do horseback riding training for 2 weeks before filming for their insurance. But I grew up riding horses. So, like, on day one, the dude's like, well, you know how to ride horses. And I was like, yeah, but, you know, it's for insurance. And so he and I would just go up into the mountains in Vancouver, and he would just tell me stories about his life. I would just literally, it was like a podcast on horseback. And I'd be like, tell me more, Mr. Virtue. And his name was Mr. Virtue, which is pretty freaking cool if you're a little Texas boy. You're like, wow, Mr. Virtue, tell me more about that time you ran away from home at age 14 and joined the circus.
That sounds so fake.
It's so true.
Really cool.
It's so true. He's like the coolest guy, and like I can't tell all the stories, but his wife would make us lunch, and we'd go back. We'd have like a country like huge lunch. We'd go riding horses for 2 hours, and then they were all back at the hotel. I think they were like making you guys do Cat Class Part 2, right?
Meow. It's the Jasper filler episode that we never got to see. Great question.
Thank you. Hi, my name is Autumn. Sorry, I'm like also panicking. But what was your favorite?
I'm a doctor. I could help. Deep breaths.
You got a
was
little
your-
schmutz on your face.
Deep breath.
What was your favorite scene to film out of all of the from all of the movies?
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Do you rewatch the video on your phone?
Yes.
You do? How does it look?
Good.
I'm so amazed because like you hold it so straight. And I'm like, it looks so good. I would not. I would have it be sideways. So you're impressing me. You aren't panicked enough.
Thank you.
My favorite scene was arm wrestling Bella. I was looking forward to that one, so that's mine.
I have so many. I have a hard time choosing. My least favorite scene to film, but one of my most favorite scenes of how it turned out was the baseball scene. Because it was just like, it was cold and wet, and I don't know how to play baseball, and like I just didn't think it was going to turn out great, and it's one of my favorite scenes. But I loved our dancing at the wedding scene. I thought was really fun. He knows how to swing dance. I don't, and so he was like, just follow me. And it ended up being a really fun time. The fight scene obviously was kind of epic for everyone. Driving yellow I don't know. Alice got to do so many cool things. I loved it all. I love her. Your turn.
I liked, it's so many. I liked when Carlisle went to Italy in the second movie. Oh, wait, I didn't go to Italy. I didn't do that one.
But
I
you're
was so jealous
Italian.
that she got to go to Italy. I was like, wait a minute, I know the Volturi. Carlisle should go. Why isn't he going? And then when I read, Bella was going to be, have a baby, I was like, oh, I'm the doctor. I'll get to, deliver the baby. This is going to be, wait a minute, I don't get to deliver the baby either? What's going on here? And then the battle sequence came, and I was like, aha! Carlisle's going to kick some, wait a minute, he didn't kick any butt? So a few disappointing moments there for me, but I had a lot of fun scenes too. Baseball was fun. Stitching scene, that was fun. That was fun. You want to hear the stitching scene? As a stitching scene. You love that story. She loves the story.
I don't know what
Some
you're
of
talking
you
about.
probably heard this story, yes, but they asked me to stitch, Bella up in the scene. So they gave me a doctor. The doctor came to the hotel room and he taught me how to. It's getting better. Don't leave. And they taught me to stitch, to really stitch. I was like, this is so cool. I could, do stitching. But they gave me foam pads to practice on. So I would practice it was more like needlepoint. It wasn't really like stitching flesh. So I went to the store and I bought chicken breasts. And I would slice the chicken breasts and I'd suture them closed. And I had all these Frankenstein chicken breasts all over my hotel room. And then one day I came home and the housekeeper had put all of them in the refrigerator. And I was like, oh no, the FBI is gonna come. Because I know she went home that day and was like, honey, there's a guy that's stitching up these chicken breasts and they're all over his room. I didn't know what to do with them. I put them in the refrigerator and he was like, call the police immediately. But no one came. So I practiced, and then the day of, I got so good, but I didn't practice with my contact lenses in, right? So the contact lenses, I can't see a thing. So, but thankfully I took them out on the close-ups, so I didn't have to poke Kristen. That's my stitching story.
And now, if anybody needs stitches,
Yes,
you are
I
very
am
well
right here.
versed.
If your chickens need
Yeah.
stitching, I will. Anybody need some chicken cordon bleu? I am there.
Great question. Thank you.
This is way too tall for me.
You can actually grab
Oh, there we
there.
go.
You already knew. Look at you go.
Hi guys, my name is Bree. I wanted to ask if you all were in Bella's shoes, who would you choose? Because me personally, I'm leaving Forks.
Obviously, Alice.
Well, duh. I'm Team Alice too.
Thank you.
Bella would be dead if she chose that. Yeah, anyway. If I was in Bella's shoes, I would choose myself.
Yeah.
But you already got Alice.
Jasper got Alice. But no, seriously, I do think it's one of the things that I look about, I look at the first film and having a daughter as being a little bit more self-love, a little bit more sense of you don't really need to identify who you are through who you like. You got to identify who you are through what you enjoy in life.
By
right?
yourself, you mean Bella should choose Bella, not Bella,
Bella
should choose
should choose
Jasper.
Bella.
Bella
No, no,
should
no.
choose Bella. Yeah.
What, you thought I said Bella should choose Jasper?
That's what I thought
Really?
too.
No, Bella should choose herself. Yeah.
Hold on, show of hands. Who thought I said Bella should choose Jasper? I am so sorry. Let's start over. Bella should choose Bella.
Yeah.
Jasper chose Alice only because Alice chose Jasper. That's the only reason.
Wait,
He was
what?
like, thank you.
Wait, what?
No,
therapy.
no,
There
meaning
we
I was choosing
Welcome
a
to
life
Maury.
of just death and destruction and
Solitude.
sadness. And then she found me and she was like, you could be good one day. And I'm like, yes, mommy. Okay.
What about you, Kellan? Who would you choose?
So, what do you mean? Choose Edward or
You,
Jacob?
Edward or Jacob is probably the typical answers, but you can
Yeah.
answer whatever.
Or answer
The cactus that she
or
holds.
confuse
I mean,
everybody.
does she have to choose? I mean, could she just be single? Could she just be like, hey, I'm not dating for a while. It's complicated. And wait until
That's
she
probably her best option.
wait until she knows herself. Her parents go through their things.
Gets a little
and-
bit older.
Yeah, choose yourself. Yeah.
Her brain develops.
Yeah. So yeah, Jasper.
Jasper, obviously. Honestly, dude, if I was Bella and I was a teenager, I would choose Edward too. Because I remember myself as a teenager.
His dad is so rich.
His dad, he's like a trust fund baby and he's hot and super strong. And
What kind of car did
What are you,
Edward
so
drive?
whiny?
Was it a Volvo?
The Volvo.
but he has
It's a
really-
safe
I had
car.
a Jeep, right?
He has great
Volvos
hair.
are a great car.
What about you, Peter? Who would you choose?
She should have chose Mike. Right?
Oh, poor
Yeah.
Mike.
my.
That's like an,
I like that.
that's like an
She should have
actual
chose
dad
Carlisle.
answer.
Did you see the
Mike.
stitching scene? No, kidding.
The chemistry.
He's so rich.
He's so rich.
It doesn't matter. He's so rich.
He's the richest fake fiction character.
Mike is a good answer.
Mike is cute. I'm always pushing my daughters to. I'm like, that boy is so nice.
So boring.
My daughter came home once. I went to pick her up at high school when she was a freshman, and there was this little boy, and he went up to her. Little boy, he was he was a freshman too, and to me he was a little boy, and her name is Fiona, and she forgot her like little purse, and she was like, he goes, Fiona, you forgot your purse, and he was looking at her with these doe eyes. He was a cute little like nerdy guy. I said, you should date that kid. And she wanted the guy with the hot rod car. It was like the bad boy. I was like, no, date the nice little boy over there that was like, everybody else left you, and you had your purse in the corner. And that kid was watching out for you. You should date him. So Mike, no?
He's the safe bet. Her life would have far less stitches, I think, if she dated Mike. Yeah. Great question. Thank you so much. Hi there.
Hi. My name's Reagan, and my question for you guys is, what was your favorite fight scene to film in like the entire series?
Are you messing with me? Are you teasing me right now?
He bowed
Carlisle
out early.
scene. My battle scene was very quick.
And it was my favorite. I love the way he just went. You know.
I think that's the sound. They had that sound effect. I remember when we shot the battle sequence because I was like, oh, everybody was like, oh my God, it was so fun today. We did all this stuff. And I was like, they were like, what did you do? I was like, I was at home watching Judge Judy all week long while you guys got to do all these fun battle sequences. But it was worth it at the premiere because when, that happened, spoiler alert, everybody kind of freaked out. So I was like, oh, they like Carlisle. That's nice. I actually had a lot of anxiety that day at the premiere because I knew it was coming. And I was like, oh, they're not going to like this. I was like, they're not going to like this. And then it happened, and everybody was like so upset. And I felt the pain that was in the room. I felt my daughter was crying. I was like, it's okay. And then I was like, please let it end. And then it ended, and it was like a sigh of relief. I was like, thank God, that's over. I actually had a lot of anxiety the whole time. I haven't seen it since.
It's my favorite twist, so I liked it. It was great.
Have you ever seen your own head in someone else's hands?
I can't imagine being a daughter and seeing that for sure.
It's
Yeah,
very scarring.
no wonder she
very
was
scarring.
crying.
The look on my face, I was like, ugh.
What about y'all? Do y'all have a favorite fight scene?
I mean, that scene was pretty.
Yeah,
pretty
obviously,
cool.
it was a very good
I liked
one.
it. No, that particular part, that was awesome. No, I think I enjoyed all of it. It was one of those moments where, whenever we did get to see the, kind of Twilight action sequences, it was a lot of fun for us. I know Kellan and I loved it a lot, and, Peter was jealous of us a lot.
Do you remember in Twilight when we rip off James, or we rip
at the end.
James apart, right? Do you remember much of that, and how did you feel? Because I remember glimpses of it, but I'm like, this looks so cheesy. We were in this room of mirrors, and we had these fake limbs flying, and we're acting tough and like bouncing around. There's a fire going around. I'm like,
I think they cut all that.
What's that?
I think they cut a large percentage of it.
Yeah, that's why I was asking. Like, what actually? It's been a while.
Dancing around the fire.
Were you there?
Yeah, dude,
she
I
was
ripped his
there.
head off.
You ripped his head off. Oh, you did the jump.
Yeah, we all
Okay,
three
you
did
had
the
the-
jump. You really don't remember?
I don't remember
So
it.
the
I
first
just
jump
remember-
we
but
did,
you
he
did-
actually
yeah, you
landed
did-
on his
you did the
head. So this
cool-
makes
yeah.
sense.
Yeah.
You don't remember that, do you?
What happened?
The first jump, you landed on your head.
No, didn't you kick me? You need me.
He's not supposed to
No,
remember
you
that.
landed on your head. You just fell on your head. I don't know.
There
You
was
don't
one stunt
remember
that you hit me. Did you punch me?
No, you punched me.
I punched you.
Yeah,
See?
you're the mean one.
I'm forgetting stuff.
Yeah. He
Brothers
forgets
are
We
stuff,
got
fighting.
but I
there
get
really
hit in the head.
late, by the way.
what's
Like
that?
I remember, like Edward had the whole fight, right? And then we got there super late in that one.
Well, Edward's the fastest, as if you could outrun him.
We were driving though.
Great question.
In his Volvo.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Sorry, we get a little
No,
unhinged.
it's fun.
You know what? Wait, just can I take that back? The when we trained each other,
Reagan,
that
come
was
back.
fun. The training, the Eclipse,
yeah.
that was so
That was
fun.
sweet.
That was so
Again.
fun.
That was fun. You
train-
jumped on my back.
Yeah,
That's
I
the
think
fa-
it
that's
showed
my
a different
favorite.
side of you.
Change my answer.
Like it was like Jasper was actually like in his element and happy, and like Alice and Jasper were
Yeah,
super
that was
cute.
fun.
It was that was fun too.
No,
So just like all of them, we liked all of them.
and it's kind of, yeah, it's the fun thing. It's like it's what you said earlier, Kellan. Like when you have the next movie that you know you're going to be able to do.
Yeah.
It was like, we kind of set up these character arcs, hopefully. And I really tried it with Twilight with Jasper to make him very quiet and very kind of off-putting in a way. I wanted him to look or feel like that character in a heist movie where, like, at the end of the heist movie, like there's a one guy who doesn't talk through the whole heist, and at the very end of the movie he says some stuff. Or like Jay and Silent Bob, Silent Bob energy. I kind of wanted that, and then when we get to Eclipse, then he's more comfortable and he talks more, and then by the time we get into Breaking Dawn, he's smiling and having a good time. It was fun. It was fun to kind of like get to do this over the course of 5 films as opposed to the course of like one movie. It was a lot of fun.
We got to see all the character arcs. Yeah, it was really good. Hi there.
Hi, I'm Katie.
Hi, Katie.
Peter and Kellan, it's good to see you guys again, and
Good
thanks
to
for
see
bringing
you
your
too.
family. I just have a question, I guess, for each of you. If you guys could each have a spin-off, what do you think your storylines would look like?
Ooh, I mean, there's no Jasper storyline without Alice.
Yeah.
Like, I think, I legitimately, I think that would be such a cool story. I think it'd be cool. We should do like Twilight Violent Origins, and they'd be like, I want to know what happened with like Emmett before, and like your relationship with Rosie, like during that like time. I would love to have seen Alice in the insane asylum, and with because there was another vampire there, that was kind of helping her and protecting her from was it James was coming to get
James,
you. Yeah, and so there's a lot of tie-ins, and then I don't know, it'd be really cool, but definitely Jasper and Alice. I don't know, that's
make it.
fun. Let's
Yeah.
make it. All right,
Let's do it.
you got the money, I got the
If
time.
you all donate $1 today,
I love.
We could actually make that.
I've read a lot of the fan fictions, right? There's one. It was the Emmett
hold
Chronicle.
on.
What I
Can
say?
you say that one more time for me into the microphone?
Don't tell him.
The fan fictions? What?
I was just making sure that you said I read the fan fiction. Please continue your story.
What did you think I said?
I'm just shocked. Most people don't read the fan fiction.
Oh, that's what you're shocked.
Yes.
On. I thought I said something.
You are
R,
so.
and Jackson
I think
didn't.
y'all's cast is so clicked into the
Usually
fandom.
I say something like I shot
No, no,
cats
no,
or
no, no,
dogs
no.
or something.
I was just shocked that I'm so sorry to interrupt. but
Context.
that made me 404 break for a second.
Wait, so that I read the fan fiction?
Yes.
There's some good ones. You guys
There
bring
are.
them. They're great ones.
There's so many stories that have been
Yeah.
based on Twilight.
So
fan
the
fiction.
Emmett Chronicles, it's online, and I thought it was fantastic. And like we had this whole little coven, Rosalie and I, and just training up, and we were like the adopted parents, just going around adopting them, and we had our own little like compound. It was really, really sweet. And so, yeah, that'd be really fun. We actually talk about this, like if we did a TV show, where would we live? Alice would be doing fashion in New York. We'd have a cabin, probably in Gatlinburg, where I'm from. I'm sure
Great
Rosalie
city.
would. And I live in Tennessee now, so I'm driving through there. It's very like, wow, this is where Emmett would be from. Prior to that, I think he was quite just a kid outside in the woods, being muddy, trying to wrestle bears. Being mauled by one, typical. But yeah, it's fun. We do think about this, though. I think there's a lot of opportunity Stephanie has out there that she could expand the universe in multiple ways.
And there are a lot of talented writers out there that,
Very,
you could just see a fan fiction and be like, and we need to make this into a television show now, I think. What about you, Peter?
The Carlisle Chronicles, 350 years of chronicles and stuff. I don't know. He's been all over the world, so it'd be fun to see where all the travel and the loneliness that he had before he met his family. His time with the Volturi. There's so many. I mean, there's so much story that was left on the table. I do wish that there was more. Yeah.
Who's to say about the future?
Alice.
Great question.
Thanks, guys.
Alice.
Hi there.
Hi there, my name's Cynthia. My question is, if you could recreate the baseball scene, which MLB stadium would you do it in?
Just signing off on your endorsement of a team, I think.
Hey, Wrigley Field is
Go
a nice
Dodgers.
field to do baseball in.
Yeah, talk about sports, Kellan. When we get to the question about punk rock, I will take it. You go.
I mean, I don't know which ones are open air and closed, but I feel like if we were going to be true to character, it'd have to be like the Pacific Northwest. So I don't know if Seattle has. Does Seattle have an open? Or Oregon, but like something, because I know Seattle Seahawks, the football team has the dome that opens, but isn't the baseball right next to it in Seattle?
Mom?
I feel the same way as you, dude. I was like, adults? Anybody understand?
But the Boston,
I thought we were at a Comic-Con, dude. Like, I don't know what's happening right now. Are we going to the moon?
It's a great question. though.
Yankee Stadium would be great too.
Yankee Stadium. I say, okay, picture it. It's Dodger Stadium, and it's the Cullens versus the Volturi. Lots of sparkling.
raining,
Lots of sparkling.
lot of
No, because
thunder.
it's sunny, so we just sparkly
Ooh,
vampires.
that'd be beautiful.
Yeah.
I'm bummed I never got to sparkle. That is one thing.
Is it painful when we sparkle?
No.
No.
I'm bummed you didn't get the sparkle. Bro, you would sparkle so nicely.
We could make him sparkle.
Yeah. No, I mean, look at him. He's such a sparkly guy.
More.
Oh, my God.
Great
Does
question.
Great
anybody
question.
know?
Thank
Like,
you so much. Sports ball.
I have a question because I don't know this story.
Boxer briefs.
If we're in the sun, I know we sparkle, but is it like the longer we're in the sun, it like the
more
more
sparkly
what
we
happens?
I think we're
Like-
just like a diamond and you reflect, like you sparkle. I don't
Shine-
think it
shine
hurts. I
bright
don't
like
think
a
we power
diamond.
up. I think it's just.
No, I love
Yeah.
this idea though. Like, what if we just kind of like soak it in and like we're like glow in the dark
Yeah.
for like a
And then
little
you
bit,
continue.
just for a little bit, you know? It's just like get a lot of sun,
Hide
we go
and
into a
seek, I
shadow.
see
Like,
you.
check it out, Alice, I glow.
That'd be funny.
Unfortunately, we only have time for one more question.
No,
So if
we're
they
staying.
didn't get
We're
to your
staying.
question,
we're staying
we-
for another hour.
the next panel will be like, sorry, sorry about it. But if we didn't get to your question, y'all will be at your booth for the rest of the
Okay.
weekend, right?
Yes.
So please come see them at their booths. Ask your question to your heart content. No pressure, but your final question, take it away.
Hello, my name is Alejandro. I saw you last year, Peter. Nice to see you again.
Hi.
You didn't see me?
No, well, I didn't know you were there.
What?
It's because he didn't
I
sparkle.
was right next to him.
You were okay.
I was probably getting
But,
food. Yeah.
But unfortunately, and now I'm nervous. This is the last question. I was just gonna ask you, what are your favorite artists, like music?
Okay.
Ooh.
Your Spotify Wrapped.
I like the artist formerly known as Prince. Remember that guy?
He's the
R.I.P.
best, man. Prince.
R.I.P.
R.I.P., brother. Oh, my God. Yeah, I got to go see him before he passed away. He was doing a 21-day residency in L.A., and there was a mix-up with our tickets. Like, I had a ticket hookup. I got lucky, okay? This doesn't happen to me a lot. So this is one of the few times I got hooked up with tickets to go see a concert, and I had a group of 6 dudes as my friends, and we show up, and they have 5 tickets for us. And they're like, so sorry, we only have 5 tickets. And I say, okay, cool. I'll send these guys in, these 3 guys in, and like these 4 guys in, and me and my other buddy will wait while we figure out the last ticket. And so they're like, Jackson, we can't get another ticket. I'm like, cool, I'll be here with my buddy. You know, make sure these guys are good, and we'll be outside until you figure it out. So they came out a little bit later. They're like, listen, we can't get you more table spots, but we can get you on the floor, like, and kind of in there a little bit. And we're like, all right, that's cool. So me and my buddy Marty, we go in there, and straight up, like, our tickets were like right here. It was right here. It was just like, Prince is right here, dude. And I'm getting to see Prince perform, all because I just like had to wait with my buddy. It was the best experience in the world. So never leave your friends behind. Were you looking at my behind? Don't do that. Okay, sorry.
You know who I got to see? Jeff Buckley live.
Shut up.
You guys know Jeff Buckley? I got to see him live. That was pretty cool. Yeah, twice actually. New York City once and once in Oregon.
Contemporary, though, Wet Leg. I love Wet Leg. They're amazing. Chaise Lounge is a bop. No one knows Wet Leg? Really?
I don't know
That's
Wet Leg.
crazy. Yeah, I guarantee you've heard their music. They're fantastic.
I love NF. I work out to NF, who's great. And then Forrest Frank's always playing. My kids are dancing to Forrest Frank, and it's fun. He's got some good, happy music.
What about you, Ashley?
Oh, Moana. My kid's 3.
Which
No, you
one?
know
1 or
what?
2?
Huh? Oh, just the first one, I think. I don't know. I think I've been listening
You're
to
welcome.
Youngblood a lot. I'm like very much into Youngblood's music. It's fun. I like Run to It. It's great. Benson Boone, we really like. My kid somehow.
Vincent Boone's fun.
Yeah, he's like I think he'd be fun to see. I feel like he'd have the energy of like. I went to see Bruno Mars a long time ago, and it was one of my favorite shows that I've ever seen because you could tell he just like loved what he did and was so interactive and having so much fun. I imagine Benson Boone's like that.
Well, great question.
What's your favorite?
Oh, Paramore.
Paramore's
Paramore's
great.
Nashville,
Heard of
some
them? I've heard
Tennessee
of them.
love.
I've heard of them.
Oh, I got one more. Anybody out there big Blue October fans? We got some Blue October love? Somebody from Blue October is producing my next record.
What?
Do you
I'm
listen
very
to Jacob
excited.
Banks? Oh, yeah.
Well, thank you all for joining us.
you.
You mentioned your next record. I know y'all live in the world of NDAs, but is there anything y'all have coming up that y'all are allowed to say that you would like the audience to look out for?
Yes.
Yes.
Tell us about it.
I'm doing a burlesque tonight. Yeah. No, Ashley and I did a movie together. I directed her in this really wonderful romantic comedy. I'm very excited about it. It's called Grace Period. It'll be out next year. Will you guys check it out? She's so great in it. She's so funny in it. It was such an honor to direct her, and she's so talented, and I love her to pieces.
I love you.
You will love the movie. Seth Green is in it too. Do you know Seth Green?
That guy.
Matt Friend. Do you know Matt Friend? He's a
Comedian.
impersonator, comedian. He's great. Natasha Leggero's in it. She's great. Great cast. Beverly D'Angelo. She's wonderful. So check it out next year.
Yeah.
when
Well,
it
we're
comes
talking
out.
about maybe doing like a special screening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe next year.
At
we'll
one
do
of
some
these, yeah.
screenings.
Anything else coming up on the horizon?
Yeah, working on baby number 3, so that's
Nice.
great.
Just
The
like
most
just like
important
practice.
job
Don't tell
in
the
the
wife.
world,
No.
a dad.
Oh my God. That's a rumor, you guys.
What about you, Jackson?
Oh, I can't say all the details of the next record, but it should
Gonna
be
be
coming
lit.
out in March. It is gonna be lit. It's my favorite thing I've ever written. I've been writing it for a long time. I'm really excited about it. It's very dancey, very rocky, very punky. It's a little crazy like me, so I'm really excited to show it to y'all. If you want more information, please follow me on Instagram. I'm trying to get to 1 million followers. I'm so close, but it's a goal of mine. They tell me I'm allowed to act in movies again once I have a lot of followers on social media, and I really miss my job.
What's the
so
name of
it'd be
your?
great.
Is it just Jackson Rathbone? Is it because you used to have the 100 Monkeys?
At
do you have a new-
Instagram? Oh yeah, so the new project is going to be a new band. I can't announce it yet. I really want to, but it's really cool.
Okay.
But yeah, just follow me at Jackson Rathbone. It's really simple, just me.
Well, one more round of applause, everyone, for our lovely
you, guys.
Twilight
Thank you, guys.
cast. We are going to do